Hello everyone, this is Rakhi Rajawat and in today's video I will going to share that how to solve the problems related to the limiting reagent. Limiting reagent is a topic which is related to class 11th chemistry chapter number 1 basic concepts of the chemistry. Though limiting reagent is a very easy topic, but when it comes to the solving the problem, then some student might face the problem to solve like this questions related to the limiting reagent. So first let's see what is the limiting reagent. So limiting reagent is the reactant which completely consumed during a chemical reaction. And limits the amount of product formed. Okay. So limiting reagent is the reactant which is completely consumed during a chemical reaction and limits the amount of product formed. Okay. Limiting reagent, that is the reactant which is limited available for any chemical reaction. For example, a software company which have to produce 1000 mobiles per day and it have a 500 batteries. So to function a mobile, the battery is most necessary. So there is a 500 batteries and 1000 bodies of a mobile. So which is the limiting reagent here? So battery is the limiting reagent. Battery, because without battery complete product do not formed. Okay, so this is the limiting reagent. Now let's come to the question, how to solve the questions related to the limiting reagent. Let's see how the solve problem related to the limiting reagent. See the question number 1. 5 moles of A reacts with 20 mole of B and form the product C. So what we have to find out? Limiting reagent and number of moles of C. So let's see the reaction. A plus 2B then form C. So to solve like this problem, what we have to do? Let's see the first in an easy way how to solve like this problem. So first write the number of moles of reactant and product. Second, write the stoichiometric coefficient. Then divide number of moles by stoichiometric coefficient. Then least ratio is limiting reagent. Then to find out the number of moles of product or any reactant, we have to see the mole analysis. So let's see. First what we have to do, the chemical reaction, number of moles. So first number of moles. So number of moles of A is 5. Then number of moles of B is 20. Then for this we have to find out. Then what is the stoichiometric coefficient? Whatever the number written before the reactant or product is known as stoichiometric coefficient. So for stoichiometric coefficient for A is 1, stoichiometric coefficient 1, for B is 2, and for product is 1. Okay. Then third point is what? Divide number of moles by stoichiometric coefficient. So for this, the ratio of number of moles of reactant and stoichiometric coefficient we have to find out for the limiting reagent. Okay. So ratio 5 by 1 equals to 5, and for B 20 by 2 equals to 10. So tell me, what is the limiting reagent? This is the least ratio. So A is what? A is limiting reagent. Okay. So limiting reagent is A in this reaction. Now let's find out the number of moles of product or C. So how can we find out the number of moles of C? Let's see. Mole-mole ratio, the next point. So number of moles of limiting reagent. So which is a limiting reagent here? A. So Na upon stoichiometric coefficient is 1 equals to number of moles of C. Number of moles of C, and stoichiometric coefficient is 1. Number of moles of A is how much? 5. So 5 by 1 equals to number of moles of C by 1. So let's see 5. So number of moles of C is 5. This is the answer. Okay. So number of moles of product is how much? 5 moles. Okay. So in this way we can find out the number of moles of product or any reactant, and by mole-mole ratio, and also find out the limiting reagent. Let's see another example. One mole of H2 reacts with 1 mole of N2. What we have to find out? Limiting reagent and number of moles of ammonia. Number of moles of ammonia. So let's solve this problem. So first we have to write the chemical reaction. So N2 plus 3H2, then what will form? 2NH3. If the reaction is balanced, then there is no need to balance the reaction. But if the reaction do not balance, then we have to balance the reaction first. So what we have to do first? Write the number of moles. Number of moles. How much number of moles given in the question? For N2 and H2, 1. For H2 is also 1. And for this we have to find out. And number of stoichiometric coefficient. Stoichiometric coefficient for N2 is 1. For H2 is 3. And for ammonia is 2. Find out the ratio. So ratio 1 by 1 equals to 1. For this ratio 1 by 3 equals to 0.33 when we divide this one. And so let's see which is the limiting reagent. So least ratio, always least ratio is limiting reagent. So hydrogen is what? Hydrogen is limiting reagent. This is the limiting reagent here. And we have to find out the number of moles of ammonia. So let's see how to find out the number of moles of ammonia. Number of moles of limiting reagent by stoichiometric coefficient. So number of moles of H2 divided by stoichiometric coefficient is 3. Then number of moles of ammonia we have to find out, and the stoichiometric coefficient is 2. So let's see number of moles for this is 1. So 1 by 3 equals to number of moles ammonia we have to find out, and then 2. So 2 by 3, then number of moles of ammonia. So this ratio is 0.66 moles of ammonia produced. So this is our answer. So I think this is a very easy way to find out the number of moles of product and the limiting reagent. I hope this video is surely helpful for you. Thanks for watching.